Now, listen, you guys, it is going down in the music industry behind the scenes because, well, there are strong allegations that are coming through that lawsuits are brewing of, alleged recourse. And at the same time, they're going to be targeting record labels as well as radio stations as well and radio personalities. And I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about that in this video. We're also going to be discussing about Ming Lee. Thank you to, I think it was the Marcus mom who sent me that link when I wasn't recording. And we're also going to be discussing about Summer Walker. It seems like she has crossed over. And at the same time, we're also going to be talking about Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about these allegations that, well, lawsuits are brewing behind the scenes. But first of all, am I surprised to hear this? Absolutely not. Because I do remember a time when one pink lady mentioned something about RICO charges and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, when you see her say something in public, best believe she knows what she's talking about. So this is what Academics TV is reporting. They are saying that sources within the federal government are allegedly investigating radio stations for money laundering, illegal racketeering, fraud, and payola, amongst many illegal activities. RICO charges are coming soon. Get your popcorn. And Academics, being his messy big belly self, decided to insert Charlemagne as the picture to go with that entire headline. So personally, I'm like, I do believe that if there is unfairness, if you guys are doing all these things behind the scenes and sabotaging real talent, then, well, it is what it is. Serves you right. I do remember a time where they were saying that, well, Charlemagne's radio station was also getting investigated and stuff like that. And that kind of went quiet. And, he was like, oh, well, it's focusing on a certain genre, not hip hop. But now it seems like they're coming for every single person. And especially when you have people like Ebro and Peter Rosenberg who would publicly say, oh, we spoke about the execs, about a certain woman to enter a career and stuff like that. And you guys would applaud each other for that. So I do not feel sorry for any of these radio personalities. I really don't. And another person who had something to say about this entire situation is none other than Rory. Yes, he spoke about it as well. And it's bad when because sometimes he does act a little bit, So for him to say that publicly, yeah, definitely something is going on behind the scenes. And the money laundering situation, there are a lot of allegations also that have been saying that, well, Bongo 2 in the title Swindler and that tour that Bongo 2 did, some people were saying that there was some sanitization of some monies, pertaining to that entire situation. But that being said, that would also make me question the so-called downsizing that is happening at Hot 97. Is it just a downsizing, or is there something bigger that is actually happening behind the scenes? You guys do know that it has new owners now. And Ebro was, just in a rant talking about how the new owners do not care about reinvesting or retaining legacy and stuff like that. And I'm like, if I was a new owner and the legacy was just corrupt, I also wouldn't want to keep that legacy. Okay? Because what Ebro is out there calling legacy is this entire gatekeeping culture, not just gatekeeping, but gatekeeping culture where you get to blackball someone who doesn't grease your pockets. And they wanted the new owners to be okay with that. And if the new owners are aware of these investigations, maybe this is why they've done away with certain people, aka TT Torres Had My Album. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Meanwhile, let me insert what Rory had to say about this entire situation, and then I will catch you after that.
I also think there's a big lawsuit coming with All Radio.
All Radio?
Mm-hmm. I think there's a huge lawsuit, and I think it's not directly with some of the firing and downsizing that's happening, but I think there is a very, very big lawsuit coming within the music industry and radio specifically.
Why?
I don't know how much I can say yet. I don't know how much I can say yet.
Why? Say it.
I just think that there is some type of way of RICO and money laundering going on with radio and the music business. That's all I'm saying. All right, so you know the same thing. All right. So you heard this too. I think some shit is going down.
Well, there you heard that. Who do you think is going to be implicated first if these people really do come for the record labels and the radio stations? I'm not mad at academics for using Charlemagne the God as a picture to go with that entire topic. I'm not. Because he shamelessly does admit to bias. And DJ Envy, I remember when he was saying, we came together, my friends, and we decided to blackball a certain artist. Now he wants to act like as though, he has some sense on that, on that platform. But there's a time when DJ Envy wasn't like that. And it's only now when he's now trying to appear neutral and stuff like that. But we haven't forgotten what you have done, Envious. Anyway, let us move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Ming Lee. Somebody sent me this when I wasn't recording, and I forgot to talk about it when I started. But there is a live video of Ming admitting that, maybe Nicki Minaj might have blocked her, and you can tell from the energy that she has, she's at a point where she understands why her sister was telling her to go to school and why her sister was advising her against this industry, and maybe why her sister was trying to give her advice on, how dirty it can become. And I don't know, she felt grown. She felt like, But do I completely blame her? I mean, she was behaving like a typical young person who thinks, they know everything about the world. Because in this live that I'm going to insert, she was talking about, oh my God, yeah, she was trying to warn me that I wasn't ready for this and all of these things, and I didn't listen. And you can sense some remorse in her words. But we have been saying the same thing. They will milk you out of all the clout that you have. And once they're done with you, they will ditch you like you're nothing. They won't even care about your mental health. I mean, yeah. If they want you because you're Nicki's sister and they realize that actually you're not giving them the clout that they expected, they will ditch you just like that. And I think she's now realizing that. But anyway, let me insert what she had to say, and let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. And some people were also, before I insert that, let me just say this. I saw some people saying, oh, why would she block her sister? This is so wrong. Do you guys have siblings, actually? Okay, put aside the fact that, Ming and Nicki didn't grow up together and, they're half-sisters. Put that aside. With your own biological blood sisters, you guys don't block each other. You guys don't fight. Because for some reason, I think when it comes to certain people, the standards are always so unrealistic. Okay, I don't block all of my sisters, okay? I only don't get along with one, and that's the one that comes before me. That's the one that I don't get along with, but not all the time, but sometimes. And sometimes I do block her, especially when she, starts to annoy me. But that doesn't mean that I don't love her. But anyway, let me insert, like I said, and then I'll catch you guys after that.
Are you blocked or something?
Let's just say, like, it's gonna be 3 more years now.
So you've never seen your nephew?
I have. Most definitely have. I love my nephew to death.
Okay, so that's good. That's actually good. Why are you blocked? Like, let's talk about it. Like, why did she block you?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In my young days, I'm not even gonna like hold it against her like at all. Feel me? Her barbs do fuck shit. I do fuck shit. We all do fuck shit. Like, listen, I was doing fuck shit. Like, listen, I was replying to comments where I was not supposed to, like, giving them shade back to back because I don't let anyone talk to me any type of way. Like, I really got a petty ass mouth whether niggas like it or not. Feel me? And on top of all that, like, I feel like she already knew that I wasn't ready at the time to be in the spotlight like that because I wasn't around the people to like. I wasn't around the right set of people. Like I was around my.
So you weren't
like,
you weren't grew up in the big house.
Yeah, basically.
Are you blocked or something?
It seems like she's calling out her sister. Her sister recently did an interview and she was talking about her getting into the industry. She was on the We in Miami podcast, and this is what her sister had to say. Her name was Ming.
People used to say like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you? And it's like, I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it and she can be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top.
So what's your current relationship with Nicki?
We was never close. She was like always like busy. She be busy and stuff like that. I be doing my too. Like
Nicki Minaj responded, and this is what they're saying that Nicki's response to that interview is.
Why would a person speak on a person they love? Why would a person speak openly about a private person? Why would a person do that? Who would you speak about in your interviews if someone wanted to interview you? Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. You have to discover whatever it is that you're great at. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA.
Harsh truth.
Mm-hmm. But she's right.
Harsh truth, Nicki Minaj is saying.
She's right. Just because I'm successful and I'm doing well doesn't make it seem like that you are. You still have to put in the work, the time, and the energy, and do your own due diligence.
Yeah, proximity to talent means nothing. Proximity to people with gifts means nothing. You have to find your own way. You have to find your own blessings and gifts. Mm-hmm. Well, there was a time when Nicki's sister tagged us all, and she said she wanted to come to Breakfast Club to tell her story.
Yes,
and I remember all of us collectively said, "Well, what does she do?"
Correct.
You know, like we're not going to bring her up here to just
because she's
discuss
Nicki's
Nicki.
sister, right?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
Not at all. Not at all.
So Nicki's right.
Mm-hmm. All right, Nicki Minaj.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and the fan that I will not mention by name. Now, you guys know that there was a very frivolous, lawsuit that was filed by a fan. At this point, I don't know if I should call them a fan or a stalker. I do not know. They know best who they are. So they had said that, oh my God, I suffered this and all of these things. And the timing of that lawsuit really had a lot of people questioning the, intentions of that person. It seems like, well, after all, that lawsuit has been dismissed. Allegedly, it has been dismissed due to not having any facts supporting jurisdiction, and they allegedly did not present a good case regarding defamation, and so it has been dismissed without prejudice. So there goes that case. For those of you that were itching to see Nicki Minaj in the courts, chasing courts more than she chases music like others do, well, I've got bad news for you. I mean, I kind of knew that it was never going to go anyway because nothing in that in that situation made any sense, and I don't even have any law background, but I could tell that this is absolute nonsense. Speaking about Nicki Minaj, I forgot to mention a tweet that she put out there, that might relate to the case, that the situation that I spoke about at the beginning of this video about, the recall, the allegations against the radio stations and corporates. There's this tweet from her that has been recirculating on the internet. It says, imagine adding yourself to a recall. LOL, hope you feel cool, gossip of the city. You're about to be the talk of the town and the jails. It's snitching time, just like Desiree Perez snitched. And if Jigga Man co-signed her snitching, then I know he'll be cool with mine, Boki. So the Rico situation, could it be these things that are now happening? A couple of artists are now speaking up, namely Drizzy maybe. I don't know if Nicki Minaj got tired of Fraudulent Nation to the point where she's like, listen, F it. Anyway, let us move on to Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug. You guys know that it has been an eventful week in as far as Young Thug is concerned. With the leaked audios, he spoke about a lot of people. He spoke about the Drake and Metro situation. He spoke about, Ghana. He spoke about a future. He spoke about a lot of things. But one thing that he also did speak about, or one person that he also did speak to, is an alleged side person. And there's a leaked audio that is out there with him, saying that he would want to have a baby with this person. And meanwhile, Mariah was out there holding him down like no man's business. When I tell you that fear, man, this is what I'm talking about. And this is what Kanye Bao, means when she says men will literally leave you in the desert without water. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, the same Mariah who had to drop her show mid-tour to go home because Thug had came home. That same guy, whilst he was out there locked up, he was out there cheating still. And I'm just like, I cannot with this man. I really cannot. I cannot also with Mariah because, girl, you are pretty AF. Why would you allow this man to treat you like this? Why? I really do not understand. What is it? And after all that, the news broke, obviously people started talking about the situation and how Mariah should leave him and all of these things. It appears she might not have left him, actually, because after that, he tweeted flaws and all with a love emoji, which led people to think that, well, he was saying that Mariah is accepting him with his flaws and everything. And at this point, I'm like, you guys, I think it's time people, myself included, leave Mariah alone with our unsolicited advice. Because she clearly loves to be part of this circus. But when she recently was performing with Kali Uchis brought her out, I think, she was kind of looking sad, as I would expect her to, because that's a lot to deal with. But anyway, let me insert the leaked audios and then I'll catch you guys after that.
One of my little girls, she posted stuff on the internet at my condo from a long time ago. Mariah, I called Mariah this morning. She's like, man, girls posting in your condo. I'm like, oh my God, I hung up on her. I'm gonna dunk on you, cause I'm in jail, baby. I'm about a girl in the condo a minute ago. I'm like, cut it out. It was a minute ago though. It was a day before I got locked up, man. But it's a minute ago. It's been a month and a half. Whatever happened, it has been a month and a half. You can cut that out.
So whatever happened.
Whatever happened, it's been a month and a half. It's been a month and 15 days. So what else you doing, man? Well, it's been like 8-10 days or something like that. Like, whatever, I ain't doing it with him. So, who-de-do.
Now, one person who's tired of being part of the circus is none other than Summer Walker. Okay, Summer said, I've heard enough from my other baby daddy to London on the track, to this person, to that person. I am sick and tired. I'm going to find myself a milk chocolate. I was just kind of looking of and so during the VMAs, she popped up with a good friend in quotes, and they seemed to really be enjoying and having a good time. I mean, I even saw her being posted by Sprinkle, and people are saying, well done, way to go, and all of these things. And with Summer, honestly, I just feel like I'm looking for nice words to say. Don't get it twisted. I have got absolutely nothing against dating outside of your people. Like, absolutely nothing against that. You do know that I come from a very mixed-ish family. And so I'm not just talking about that. But I'm just saying, I think sometimes if you do try out relationships several times and stuff like that, it's okay to take a little bit of break, fall in love with yourself, and spend some time by yourself, you know, and find yourself, you know. It's okay to stay alone for a while and then figure out, you know, what you want to do. But I do believe that from her last breakup, there was that other boy that she was now dating after the father of the twins, I think. That young boy, that little boy, was messing around and playing in her face. What was the name of that boy? So, I don't know. I think after that, she kind of took a break. So, let me give it to her. But if that man is treating her right, that's all that's important, okay? Nothing else matters, okay? If that man is treating you right, go. I'm not mad at that, okay? Listen, if I find someone that treats me good, whether they are pink, green, yellow, blue, I don't know, purple, I do not care. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Summer and her new good friend. That being said, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.